So these are cobalt mines in the Congo, where thousands of Africans work in extreme heat and dangerous conditions for pennies. In America, we call that illegal. But Biden, AOC, called that the Green New Deal. But children halfway around the world are the ones paying the price. They spend all day covered in toxic chemicals to make your electric car. Mothers with newborn babies strapped to their chests are mining in dark pits. Biden would never let this happen in America because you actually have to pay American workers a decent wage. And then the Green New Deal gets more expensive, and it's already too expensive. But since this is in Africa, we don't hear about it. And we don't think anybody should buy an electric car without knowing that this happens. Siddhartha Kara, author of Cobalt Red, How the Blood of the Congo Powers Our Lives, joins us. If anybody knew that children in Africa were digging into mineral pits for pennies day and night, I don't think they'd buy a Tesla. Do you think AOC would buy that car again if she knew that?
Well, my hope would be people would think twice, because as you rightfully pointed out, we would never accept the absolute degradation of our women and children, our citizens here, just to feed cobalt into rechargeable batteries. So why do we accept it and allow it in the heart of Africa?
You shot this video. What was that like?
Oh, that place was a hellscape. I mean, you don't imagine scenes like that exist in the 21st century. I thought as I neared that ridge and looked into that pit, I had been warped back centuries into colonial times, seeing thousands and thousands of people crammed, hammering and chiseling and hacking, breathing in toxic dust, brute force against cobalt stone, all for a couple of dollars a day, feeding it up the chain to companies worth trillions.
And China's in Africa, and we have American mine corporations in Africa, so this is just a race to the bottom.
It's an utter hypocrisy that we're pursuing a green future, green for us, but absolutely bleak, violent, and red for the people in the Congo.
Do any politicians in the United States know about this? They put a nice face on the Green New Deal. Everything's pristine. Everything's all clean. Not a single carbon emission anywhere. But look at that. Look at that.
Well, it should be the business of everybody up the chain, every stakeholder up the chain, every corporation, every consumer-facing tech and EV company, every policymaker. It should be their business to know what is happening in the heart of Africa, because you and I, we have become unwitting participants as consumers of smartphones and EVs, unwitting participants in an utterly unacceptable level of violence perpetrated against some of the poorest and most vulnerable people in the world.
People eat their food farm to table. They want to know where everything comes from. They want to source it all. But they buy these electric cars with African slave labor, child slave labor, and they don't care. All right, thank you very much. Amazing footage that you captured. I hope everybody wakes up when they see that. Thank you very much.
Sutino.